Fellow ladies, I need to know. I don't understand my pastor now. Is it normal that the pastor will touch your private saying he is praying for your future kids? What happened is that I was married at a young age. My husband was 15 and I was 14. We met at school and started dating. We were all prefects. The school organized a trip for prefects. We went to Zambia, traveled with 2 teachers, 1 male, 1 female. The 2 teachers were dating. This made the whole trip a mess. The teachers ended up drunk. This gave room for students to sneak. I sneaked with my boyfriend. We had sex several times. After 3 months back at school, I realized I was pregnant. Stopped going to school and moved to my husband's parents' home. I gave birth to my firstborn when I was only 16 years old. As people who rushed into marriage, it was not easy for us. We relied on my in-laws. They were the ones who brought us food, clothes, and look after our baby. So there's this auntie. She is based in Polokwane. This other day, she sent us clothes, some for me, some for my husband, some for our child. What surprised us is that the child's clothes were a bit wet by the time we opened the paper. We never thought much and thought, as a close relative and a person who has been always there for us, Auntie was never to harm us. She always encouraged us to pray each and every day, so we never expected such from such a person. The child is starting to do weird things after the day he received the parcels. One day, the child fell from the mattress to the floor. One of the fingers was injured and started to bleed. What shocked me and their father is that instead of crying as a baby on pain, she started drinking the blood. From those days, the child always injured herself, then started to drink the blood. It became a norm, but he didn't know the background of the story. Now, that firstborn of us is 13, the secondborn is 10. Those children has caused many troubles. They steal at neighbors, doing all types of misbehaving. Last month, they steal at a local church. The 2 children are tarnishing our image, me and their father. So I suspect it's a spiritual problem and went to Sangomas. All Sangomas I consulted said your children were bewitched through clothes. Then Don told us the exact incident and could not solve the situation since it happened years ago. A friend advised me to stop going to consult Sangomas and start praying. I was baptized at their church together with my husband. The children rejected to accompany us. The prophet offered me a free one-on-one session. I was told to leave my husband and come alone. It was in his office. He touched my head and prayed in tongues. Later, I was kind of possessed. He put his hand in my lower undergarment and placed something like a frog. I stopped manifesting. Yes, now my children are behaving better, but I hear the thing moving like a frog in my stomach. It is like growing. My husband knows nothing. I don't know how to tell him. He likes the church and the prophet because our children are well. But as of me, his wife, I am in trouble. The thing is moving. It's like it's growing. I'm feeling the weight. What's your advice to me? Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my identity when you publish this story. I am in trouble and this is not my cell phone. So please never disclose. I will be in trouble with my mother, the owner of the cell phone. I am a 21-year-old aged girl who is pregnant with twins. Was in a relationship with this dude for less than a month. He decided to break up with me without a valid reason. Right after the breakup, I had to go on my periods, but nothing. I then tested only to find out I'm pregnant. So the guy literally wants nothing to do with me. I've told him about the pregnancy. He wants nothing to do with me. Every time I try texting or calling, he tells me I am complicating his life with his girlfriend who is also pregnant. And kids, they are demanding to go at his place by Yobika Isisu, but the dude has moved out where he was renting, and umdeni wanke uhlala eLimpopo, which I don't even know Kopi eLimpopo. Any advice, please? Sorry for not pronouncing that language well. Let's move to our next confession. Yellow Solution Uncle, I saw a confession about the lady who regret having HIV. I can relate because I have been HIV for 3 years now. The Jen needs someone who prays, who is close to God. When I found out about my status, at first I was in denial. Family would throw scams at me, laughing, throwing shade on me. Why don't go and test? Got a flu, every sickness. I was shouted at, being told I should infect them with TB and I should go test. I lost weight till I went to the clinic and started with the treatment. So far, I'm good. I'm actually happy that their shade gave me light. Okay, my confession is, I'm dating this guy. We had been together for a year. We're not intimate yet. Problem is previous relationships. When I tell guys I'm HIV, they will still sleep with me, then ghost me right after that. Broke me and I felt cursed. My current boyfriend don't know about my status and is ready to have sex. I am so scared, and again, I did give him a hint sometimes. I would ask him what would happen if he found out that I'm pregnant. I'm HIV. He said he'll excuse himself. I don't know what to do. I don't want to infect someone's child like how I was infected. I want to tell him so he can be excused at least. What way he will dodge the infection bullet? I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose him. Yo, HIV is a curse. The next confession is strictly for the people above the age of 18. All viewers below the age are advised not to watch or listen. Solution Uncle, I tried many platforms, but it wasn't helping. Please hide my identity when publishing. I think I might have a problem. I think I may be infertile because I remember with my ex, we did it for 4 years. And in those years, we were very intimate and we never used condoms. I was using contraceptives before I met him. Then I stopped. So with him being intimate and no protection, I never got pregnant. And not that I want, but it's strange. Now I have a new boyfriend. We got intimate now. I didn't use protection. Also, after a few days, he calls me and asks me, "Okut, do I see anything unusual happening on my body?" Because he spermed inside my vagina. And I was like, yo, no, that can never. Wangibusa, Okut, I'm on contraceptives. And I said, no, wow. He became suspicious. Okut, kanjani, ngibethembeni. He ended up saying, maybe I'm infertile. It may be true because it's been years without seeing my periods. They sometimes come, but only for 3 days. Kupfuma, Kasani. But 2 years back till now, I have never seen a spot of blood on my paint. I don't want to lie. This worries me a lot. I can't even afford gynecologists. What if I'm really infertile? Which man on earth would love a woman who can't bear a child? Yellow, can you please post anonymous? How are you guys? Can you please help me with something here? I am 19 years old, dating 21 years old girl. When we started dating, I knew that she has a boyfriend, so I agreed to be a side nigga. But then, after 2 months of our relationship, she told me that she broke up with her boyfriend. So from now on, I am the main guy. When I was a side nigga, we were using a condom. But after she broke up with the guy, we started having it raw. He started accusing me that I have impregnated her, and I'm denying that because I have never come inside while And I think she's lying when she is saying she is pregnant, because when I say let's go and test together, she denies. I recently found out that she never broke up with her boyfriend. They are still dating and still sleeping with each other. And I confronted her and she agreed that yes, they are still sleeping with each other, while on the other side she sleeps with me and they are not condomizing. After that, I went to a clinic to check my status, but I found out that I am negative of any sexual disease. So I want now is to break up with her since she is taking me for granted. I am scared that she might infect me with some sexual disease. So since she is sleeping around and I suspect myself, I can't settle for such things. I think I deserve better, but I love her so much. But I am asking that what I'm intending to do wrong, or is it right choice? Mpela advises, please. Yellow uncle, please hide my identity when you publish. I will be so relieved if you publish my story. It was on Easter holiday of 2007. Me and my wife visited Zambia for the holiday. On the Easter Friday, we went to see the Mosia Tunya Falls. We spent the whole day at the fall. The incident took place on our way returning to the lodge we were camping. As we were driving back to the lodge, a fatal accident happened in front of us. The driver lost control of the tanker, turned upside down and the tanker caught fire, blocked the road. It was so hectic to see the lorry burning. A lorry, you know there is someone inside. We tried to phone the police, but network was down. After about 15 minutes at the spot, a motorcyclist came from the side where we were coming from, stopped at our back. The road was blocked. We should not get closer to the fire for our own safety. Lions suddenly came from the bush. The motorcyclist didn't saw the lions. We tried to communicate with him using signs, but he ignored us. A female lion came from the bush and cut off his head. My friends, I won't forget the holiday. 2 people died in my presence. That is when we stopped going for holidays. I am always feeling guilt. I should die myself and rescue the cyclist. May their souls rest in peace. Thank you so much if you will be publishing my story. Thank you so much for sharing such an educative story, my brother. I have republished it for a reason. I am always talking about it each and every day. I'm talking about this coming festive season holiday. Guys, we need to be very careful. We don't need to relax in that period. The devil knows you will be relaxing and is ready to attack you. Before going to those relatives, before going to those resorts areas, before traveling to those places, have you prayed before? Guys, we need to put ourselves closer to God. Each and every time, we need to be close to God. And there is only one way to be close to the Lord, the Father of the Father, the King of the Kings, the Heavenly Father, the Creator of heaven and earth. We need to be closer with Him each and every time. And what should we do to be closer with Him? We need to pray. That's why I say we need to pray when we wake up. We need to pray at midday. We need to pray before going to bed. So let's not relax in this festive season. Also, and let's not drink and drive. So many accidents happen in that period. And there was this confession. My sister, you are saying your church leaders touched your private to bless your future children. Why did you not go and report to the police? I don't believe in such. But let's hear from the comment section. Guys, you want to hear your thoughts Please make sure you won't go without dropping your comment. You won't go without dropping your comment. Let's hear from the people. Yes, that was Extraordinary Africa with African Confessions HD, hosted by Solution Uncle. If you are still new to the show, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for people's safety reasons. That was Solution Uncle for you. Enjoy your day. Till we meet again. Bye. Peace.